Most women think that aging just happens to them, but I am not aging gracefully, and no one teaches women the secret system for success. So I engineered one. Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I have worked as an engineer for over a decade, and on this channel, I give you the scientific strategy to glow up and look hotter every year. This is my engineered anti-aging system I will be using the year that I turn 31. In your 30s, your skin does not need chaos. It needs collagen support, barrier protection, and inflammation control. And here are my core skincare principles that are backed by science and not just internet trends. Number 1, protect your collagen at all costs and stimulate it just for good luck. Number 2, reduce all kinds of stress. If your boyfriend is giving you a breakout, it is time to break up. Number 3, protect and support your skin barrier. And number 4, you have to prevent unnecessary inflammation. If a product doesn't support these things, it is just aesthetic noise and not actually supporting your anti-aging routine. Next, non-negotiable ingredients. These are the ingredients that need to be in your skincare routine no matter what. Everything else is basically a scam. So here is my little skincare bag, and let's go through my favorite anti-aging ingredients to have perfect skin in your 30s. The crown jewel of any anti-aging routine is retinol. This is the gold standard in anti-aging and one of the longest studied creams that is proven to increase collagen, reduce acne, and reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So if you're not using this, you're not even trying to anti-age. But I have been using this since I was a teenager because I used to actually suffer from cystic acne. So at one point in my life, this was helping to reduce the inflammation on my skin, and now it's helping to fight wrinkles. The next ingredient that everyone needs, specifically in the morning, is to do a vitamin C serum. This one is one of my absolute favorites because it doesn't irritate my skin. A lot of vitamin C's can be a little too aggressive for me. This specifically helps with oxidative stress on your skin, and vitamin C is one of the key ingredients that you need if you want overall brighter texture. Next, I think it goes almost without saying that you need to wear your sunscreen every single day, rain or shine. I don't care. The number one causer of aging is actually the sun. It destroys your collagen and it causes dark spots. So if you want to avoid wrinkles in the future, you have to wear this to protect your skin. This isn't going to turn back time, but this will slow the process of aging. Next is niacinamide. This is one of my favorite products and it pairs wonderfully with your retinol actually. I have been using these together for years. I love the Isntrey one, but I am going to be choosing the Paula's Choice in the future because I think the formulation's a little better. This is a great budget option though if you're just trying to get into niacinamide. Niacinamide will help to calm inflammation and brighten overall skin tone. In a tragic turn of events, I actually dropped my hyaluronic acid on the bathroom floor and it shattered everywhere. So unfortunately, I don't have that to share with you, but if you need hydration, especially in the colder months, like me, I live in Rhode Island, I need all the help I can get to get the moisture into my skin. So I always use this peptide hyaluronic serum because it really helps plump up my skin during the winter. This is another great moisturizer that I use that has tons of great ingredients in it. The ceramides are really helpful for the winter time if you need something more moisturizing. My skin tends to be a little dehydrated, so this I have bought on repeat for so many times. Now let's talk treatments, the things I'm using and have been using over the past few years and the new things I'll be incorporating in 2026. Since I was about 25, I have been getting Botox. I get Botox in my forehead and then a little bit along my smile lines. Botox has been studied for a really long time and it is safe if you go to a licensed professional. I always recommend that you guys go to a plastic surgeon's office instead of going to a regular med spa because I think the quality of care you're going to get at a doctor's office is higher than at Sally's Med Spa on 2nd Street. Do not cheap out on the treatments that you get done on your face. This is really, really important. You don't want to be getting an infection or have a botched experiment somewhere. The next treatment that I do regularly is microneedling. It improves the overall tone of your skin, helps with acne scars, and helps to stimulate collagen. So I got this done last year at my doctor's office. I used to have really bad cystic acne, so I'm trying to help fade those acne scars that are along my chin. I do this at home as well, and I'm going to be doing more of this from home in 2026 to try to save some money. I just think it's too expensive to have done in office, and I think this is doing 90% of the job. These are the Banished microneedling sets, and I highly recommend them. You'll see the Dr. Penn microneedling kit floating around the internet as well. I don't think this is a very safe option. I think it's way too intense to be doing at home. Another treatment I regularly do that's backed by tons of research is doing red LED light therapy. I do this almost every day. I use my Soluma light panel, and there's a full video on this channel about the science behind why LED light helps to heal those acne scars and overall brighten your skin tone. It does help to stimulate the collagen, so it is a piece of your anti-aging routine, but it's not going to solve all your problems. problems. Specifically, next year, I will be looking to do some more resurfacing treatments to again help with my acne scars and to help some of the wrinkles I have on my forehead. You don't see them on camera, but I promise you they exist. Hopefully having the CO2 and Fraxel laser will help with that. These are the two lasers I would recommend. For girls who are older, CO2 laser can be a good option, but it's a very intensive treatment. If you want to just dip your toe into laser, Fraxel is also a great option and it's much less intense. After having a Fraxel treatment, you'll just have a little redness, but you'll need a few days to recover from the CO2 laser. One other treatment that's backed by a ton of research that I would love to try in the new year is a professional peptide treatment. I haven't done this yet, but I'm really looking into it and I'll have to report back to you guys if I like it in 2026. All right, so for my product approach, you already saw some of my skincare, but I wanted to do a little what's in my bag to review with you my favorite products of the year. This has been saving my skin this winter. This is a toner, serum, lotion. This goes on your skin after you wash it as a first step, and this just pumps instant hydration into your skin. I love, love, love all these products. This has the black rice probiotic barrier essence. I need it every single day to make sure my skin doesn't get flaky in the winter. In the summer, I will use a lighter essence, but this one has a milky texture and you can tell it's just instantly going to be very hydrating on your skin. Really helps with the glow. The other things I need to talk about in terms of our skincare products are actually vitamins. Now, I see so many vitamins and I'm sent a lot of vitamins from brands online that promise miraculous results from a little pill. And I have to be the one to tell you that most of these are absolute nonsense. Most of them don't even have the concentrations required to make a real difference in your skin. So if you're going to do anything, if you're struggling with acne like me, I always recommend zinc. I take this. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a nerd who enjoys skincare. So take your zinc. Usually the 50 milligram tablets are what I take every day. I also take green tea extract. It helps reduce the sebum inflammation on your skin and also helps reduce the inflammation. So definitely take this, especially if you hate green tea like me. I really recommend taking the supplement instead of matcha. I can't stand the taste. And then something else I take which helps inflammation in the body is to take turmeric. You can get this in a juice shot or you can just get it in the pill form. I like the pill form. I think that's fine. And then just for funsies, I wanted to include my favorite hair care products of this year too, because everyone always likes to comment on my long hair. So I wanted to share my favorite hair care products. This one by Kerastase is, yes, overpriced, but it is the best shampoo I have ever bought. And I will be buying it again and again and again because it's really the only thing that's keeping my hair hydrated. After I wash my hair with shampoo, I always use this lemon water. Amazing. Instantly detangles your hair and somehow infuses moisture. Obviously, I care a lot about moisture and keeping my hair healthy, but this is like a secret extra special ingredient that I discovered last year and I will be repurchasing it again and again and again. This is another new find that will be on repeat. I've already bought like 4 jars of this, but this Pheno hair mask is incredible. I think it's a Japanese brand, and whenever I'm going through my hair care routine, I do these two, like shampoo, lemon water, and then I put on the hair mask and I let it sit for about 20 minutes and then I wash it out, and the hair looks so glossy afterwards. I can't use any other hair mask after using this, so I'm addicted. Thank you. And then I do have some treatments as well. I have this treatment for when your hair's dry. This goes on. I use this as a serum, even though it says 8-hour magic night cream. I use it as a serum too. Who cares? But this makes your hair very silky, very hydrated, very happy and glossy. And then as a treatment, I use the K18 Repair. If you're doing this, you can't do the lemon water and you can't do the hair mask. So if I'm doing this treatment, I just use the shampoo, do nothing else, towel dry your hair, and then use this. The next thing we have to talk about is lifestyle engineering. If you have all of the lotions and potions under controls and your special treatments in place, that's great, but that's only like 20% of the job. The biggest leverage you have to look younger and hotter with age is to actually hack your lifestyle habits so you glow from the inside out. And the number one thing you have to do if you want to look younger and look more radiant is to get better beauty sleep. Every other good healthy habit is downstream from you getting 9 hours of sleep every night. You cannot take your phone into bed and expect to get good beauty sleep. Your phone should always be in a separate room. You should go to bed with a fun book, do relaxing activities, journal, doing your planner, something off technology. Believe me, I know I struggle with insomnia all the time. And if I'm chronically sleep deprived, it's like someone has sucked the life out of me. And concealer cannot fix the under eye circles that come from getting bad beauty sleep. So before you do anything, spend any money on products products, just get your evening routine set so that you can actually fall asleep at night, relaxed and recharged the next day. A few things that have really helped me to do this is, again, keeping my phone outside my bedroom, reading books at night, journaling at night, and I actually got the Hatch alarm clock, which I highly recommend because it plays relaxing music all through the evening and it wakes you up with this light glow in the room instead of an aggressive alarm clock. Aggressive alarm clocks are like the #1 way to ruin the start to your day, in my opinion, but I call mine the princess alarm clock because it wakes me up with the bird chirping sound. Okay, if you've gotten good beauty sleep, the next thing that you have to do to hack your lifestyle is to reduce stress. If you're chronically stressed, it will be leeching away your beauty day by day. I promise you, happy, healthy women are hot. If you want to look more beautiful, you have to learn how to regulate the stress in your life. Chronic stress ages you faster than anything else. So if your job is depressing you and you know it's not where you're meant to be, it's time to find a new one. If your relationships are sucking you dry, it's time to find better friends. And if you're having an existential crisis every day, it's time to go to church. And maybe the most underrated beauty secret is getting your nutrition in order. I was vegan for like a decade and I deeply regret it. I was deficient in so many minerals and vitamins that I was having chronic breakouts on my face and my hair was thin, brittle, and dry. Now it is completely different because I focus on eating things that actually feed my skin from the inside out. There's a whole video on this channel on the specific foods you need to eat for glowing skin, but focus on high protein and healthy fats, and that will help you stay moisturized and help calm the inflammation that's in your skin. And if you want to glow from the inside out, you don't need to sweat hard every day. You just need to make sure that you're moving your body. So get your 10K steps, maybe go to Pilates if it feels like fun, but there's no need to be doing aggressive workouts that's probably adding more stress to your body than is necessary. I always look and feel my best when I'm focused on gentle movement like yoga, Pilates, and walking, as opposed to doing like an intense HIIT workout class. Getting hotter in your 30s is not about chasing you. It's about chasing health and happiness so that you glow from the inside out. And as soon as you have good systems to create those healthy habits, that's when the compounding really starts and the real glow up happens. This is the blueprint I'll be following and refining in 2026. So subscribe if you want a scientific strategy to become the hottest version of yourself in 2026.